Hi, Kira Marie here. So I wanted to just introduce this video. It's actually a beautiful and amazing review from the beautiful Lisa, who's the boss and founder of Earthy Angels. When I went to Early Beach earlier in the year, I think it was back in February, and I during it didn't book anything, and then I was just called to book a trip to the Great Barrier Reef, snorkeling, and a boat ride. It was an amazing and beautiful day, snorkeling, and it's funny because during it, I was downstairs. They also had an upper level upstairs, the pontoon out in the reef, and a little boy threw something down and almost hit me, or maybe it did hit me. And it's funny because looking back now, it was actually her nephew, and I feel like he was like, "Hey, come on, come up, meet my auntie." But I didn't listen, and I kept thinking, "Oh, maybe I should just go upstairs," but I didn't listen. So then when we boarded the boat to head home, and they're like, just sit anywhere. And I'd sat up the front of the boat to begin with, on the way there. And they're like, just sit anywhere, you can move again, but we just need to do a count, so don't move once you sit down. And I saw two lovely ladies, and I thought one with a little child. So I thought, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, I'll just sit here. I heard her talking to her sister about circles, women's circles, and I'm like, oh my goodness, I think I need to talk to this chick. Like, I want to talk to this chick. So yeah, we struck up a conversation, and it's turned from me doing a psychic reading for her to spiritual coaching, a few sessions with her, and into a beautiful friendship. Here's her review that she did back many months ago, that I, for some reason, didn't share until now. And I feel like it's important because I've had a few, I think my guides have been telling me, fucking post it, Kira, because I've had a few people come to me, but then are a bit wary about, and unsure, and have blocks up about not being face to face and doing it over Zoom or Google Meets or whatever platform. So this is just a little insight into her experience with me, with a psychic medium reading, and also a little generational healing as well during it. So yeah, take a listen to Lisa. Love you lots. Bye.
Good morning, beautiful people. I wanted to share something with you that I did yesterday. I had a psychic medium reading / healing, and I have been wanting to do this again I did it years and years ago, and been wanting to find somebody to do another reading. So how I met this beautiful woman, Kira, down in the road. And I thought to myself, oh, she's on her own, I wonder how her trip was, I should make conversation. And then I was like, no, I'm having this trip to myself. I don't want to talk to anybody, as bad as that sounds, apart from my family. And I just want to take time by myself and read my book. Then the thought popped into my head again, you should really say hi to that woman. I'm like, no, I'm reading my book. I need to just be in peace right now. And then I got the thought again, like really kind of, was the word, like a real order to obey, like talk to that woman. And before I could even think about it, my voice just opened, my mouth opened, and I'm like, how was your day on the reef? And we got talking, and then it turns out that she said, I heard you talking to your sister about women's circles. I do women's circles. And we got talking for like the last hour kind of on the boat ride home. And I'm like, why didn't I talk to this woman sooner? We just hit it off beautifully. And she was such a lovely person. And I just felt a connection and so many similarities. And we exchanged socials. And then we got chatting a little bit. And then I've contacted her. I went home and stalked her page, as we all do, and went, she does like psychic, medium type readings, healing, spiritual coaching, all of this kind of stuff. And I connected with her. I just sort of asked some questions, and then I had I thought yesterday, I'm like, I feel I need to see her for a reading. And it all lined up, and I had a reading with her yesterday. And at the beginning of the call, she was like, I get a vibe, you don't trust me. And I'm like, it's not you, it's me. I'm like, it's not you. I said, I have never done anything like this before online, because she's from Victoria. And I'm like, I haven't done anything like this before online, and I don't know. Usually, this is how I roll, and you probably roll as well. I'm like, I do a little bit of research, I get recommendations from people. People are like, this person's good. And I kind of, that's kind of how I end up finding somebody. But one thing I journal on all the time is life flows easily and effortlessly for me. And I always believe that I meet people for a reason, and I run into people that I'm meant to maybe connect with. And I do genuinely believe in that. But my other block was, how's this going to work on Zoom, right? And obviously we're all energy, we're all connected. And like, she spoke to me about that. She can still pick up, it's like when you have that sort of thought, you think about someone, they pick up on it, and then they text you or they ring you or something. You've probably found that happens. So it's no different. And so I guess I had a little bit of a block around, am I going to feel it? Like, is it still going to be just as good as if I was to do this in person? Let me tell you, she was on the money about so many things that I was just blown away. I was so, it was just like she was meant to come into my life for a reason. Partway through the reading, she did a healing with me, and I felt the same sensations that, if not more amplified than when I am with person with Reiki or Kinesi, all the things that I've had done, healings I've had done over the years. I get like this kind of burning, so it feels like my feet are on fire, or it feels like my hands are on fire. I can kind of really feel the energy. And it was exactly the same yesterday. I could feel like my chest and my throat kind of tightening with some healing that we did around the heart chakra, around the throat chakra. I could feel all the sensations, like my feet were like the most amplified on fire that I have ever felt. I'm like, this shit's real. Like, oh my God, like this is incredible. And the reading was so powerful. Like, I have felt called to do some spiritual coaching. It's one thing that I've been wanting to do, and I just feel such a connection with Kira. It is definitely something that I am going to embark on, and I do believe that we create space. So like when I said to, like when I cut my ties with the business coach that I was working with, it created space. This literally happened just before Hamilton. And then Kira's just come into my life. When you start to go into that bit of a spiritual journey, people come into your life sometimes for a reason. Things line up for you, and really connecting into your intuition, meditation, all those things really help to heighten your connection with self and your connection universally as well. And this chick's just awesome. Like, if you have been thinking of doing some kind of whether it's medium or psychic or just some spiritual healing with some blocks that you need to clear to move forward, I just want to highly recommend Kira. She was absolutely amazing, and I really genuinely love sharing people that I work with or people that I connect with that just have something to offer. And I just thought that she was absolutely amazing, and I wanted to share her with you. And my gosh, she was spot on with some things about like my husband and just everything down to, anyway, I could talk about this for ages. Check her out anyway. She is amazing. Have a beautiful day, angels, and I will see you soon. Bye.